G'day, folks. How you going? If you like some of the content that Beaton 42 is putting on, feel free to subscribe, like, and please share it with everyone you know. We love all your support. Thanks very much. G'day, folks. Welcome back to Beaton 42 show. How are you, Beef?
Good, buddy. You? How's your weekend?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I've stopped crying into my beer after a pretty poor performance from my boys, and I'm sure you were the same. So
Yeah,
we'll jump
terrible
straight.
weekend.
We'll jump straight in and talk about the Dragons against the Tigs. What happened, mate?
Well, just didn't turn up. Horrible, inept performance. Blake Laurie and Paul Thomasili combined didn't make 100 running meters, right? So for your two starting front rowers, that's just absolutely horrible. So terrible effort, but we weren't the only bad team for the round. How about your tits?
Yeah, they were so bad that I didn't watch the final 20 minutes of the game, and also didn't watch the following game, the Knights and Manly. It was really difficult to watch, and it just makes you wonder how these guys can be paid so much and be considered professional athletes.
Yeah, I agree, and just not turn up. Yep. Just incredible. So.
I do have one point though, which is the forward pass by Wade Graham into our halfback to get him 10 minutes in the bin.
Right.
So he's running back through the ruck, or a couple of meters on the short side of the ruck, and Wade Graham looks at him and throws it forward and hits him. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's probably because you've got the slowest halfback in the competition. Right? So
Papali's pretty fast, right?
So, yeah. But, hey, it wasn't the only sin binning on the weekend.
No.
At least this one wasn't for a love tap to the shoulder that just cuts them on the chin. So
true. But the only reason I bring this up is because 2 years ago, they introduced the intentional dummy half rule of not throwing it into a player. And this one got completely overlooked. They forgot that rule.
Yeah, well, they've moved on, right? It's now head highs and chicken wings or crusher tackles, right? It's the flavour of the month.
Yeah.
So anyway, brother,
it had no bearing on the outcome of the game, so it was just an oddity that I thought, well, how weird that they missed that one. But anyway, we'll move on to something a bit more positive, and the Cowboys bounced back in a good way with the thriller.
Yeah, good game, and Val Holmes in the end, I reckon he kicked that ball 65 metres, right? So that was just absolutely nailed off the middle. So it's like a driver on a long par 5, right? So yeah, look, well done to the Cowboys. They deserve to win, and they're now in the top 8. I could not believe that happening after the first 4 weeks. I would have thought Todd Payton would have been marched out of town by now. But well done to the Cowboys. They're back in it.
Yeah, exactly, and not that it makes any difference to the outcome, but he was 6 inches away from it being a 2-point field goal.
2, yes, yes.
That ball
at that stage didn't matter, right?
The post.
Yeah.
That was really cool to watch, and I had the pleasure of watching that with Mum, so that was good fun. She was pretty happy.
You'd have been happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic.
Alrighty, and the other story is the Bunnies bounced back from a pantsing the week before and beat a top 9.
Yeah, look, we both had the Eels, but yeah, look, obviously a motivated team after being smashed up the last few weeks. Plus, I think a lot of that team they rise for Indigenous round, right? So after the start to the game, I'm thinking to myself, I probably should have thought better about, don't think of the form, think about the bounce back factor. So well done to the Rabbits, but still can't see them winning it this year now.
No, and I can't see him winning it either, but who knows? But the other side of the story is the Eels, for the last 2, 3, 4 years, have started fast and then fade. Is this the start of that again?
Well, they could have been better, but let's see. They get Dylan Brown this week. back. So, let's see. Maybe they just had an off game, like they did against the Dragons. So let's see how they go. But I think Parramatta are a legit chance of jagging it and winning it, but I can't see the Rabbits.
Yeah, fair call. All right, mate. Well, we'll move on to a few stories that sort of caught our eyes this week. And one of the big ones is Origin got moved to Townsville because Melbourne's in lockdown.
Yeah, it's a good result for people in North Queensland, right? There's a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's not fair, 2 games in Queensland." Who gives a shit, right? It's a great reward for a good rugby league city. To move it up there, it's a great stadium, a new stadium. It just makes perfect sense to have it somewhere else rather than just having 2 at Lang Park or 2 in Sydney, right? So well done to the people of North Queensland. Take the opportunity while they can.
A reward for a lot of years of supporting the game, and to me, it's got far more value than even playing it in Melbourne. I think it's just going to attract a lot more people, and it's a thank you for all the years that they've supported. And you've got a whole bunch of towns up there that Cairns, Townsville, Mackay, Rockhampton, all going to walk up there for the weekend. So
correct.
So a bit of a sad story, though, which I'm a bit disappointed at, is Reid Mahoney got sent packing from the Origin squad today.
Yeah, look, a bit surprised, actually. I thought Queensland would be better with having the 2 of them in the team, right? So, look, they did have a squad of 20, and they do have Kafusi, who now gets off his charge. So, they've got a few too many bodies there. So, a bit of a surprise, but, I think he'll go and play for Para this week. He'll have a great game, and they'll take him back into the squad, and he'll still get the experience.
Yeah. Look, I'm with you. I actually think Queensland would have been a much better side with Harry Grant coming off the bench. He would have destroyed New South Wales with fresh legs. But anyway, that's not what's going to happen, so we'll move on. And another big story that's just dropped tonight is Nico Hines has been playing out of his skin, and he's earned himself a 3-year contract with the Sharks tonight.
Yeah, pretty good for a solid month of football, isn't it? Right? So, he's probably earned an extra 600,000 on top of what he would have earned if he had signed a month ago, right? So, well done to him, and he'll be good for the Sharks. It'll be a good pickup.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just not sure how Will Kennedy will feel about that. I think he'll feel threatened, but as we spoke about earlier, there's a big chance he'll play 6 and Moylan will be the one that misses out.
Yeah, he's looked good at 6 when he's played there for Melbourne recently, right? So he's got the ability to play in multiple spots by the look of him, and I think he'll make a decent 6 for them. So
yeah, no.
So I wanted to raise
Nico, a month that earned you some good coin. Well played. And some news for you, Beav, that has probably made you extremely happy is JDV played in the Reggies last week.
Yeah, good to see Jack de Belin back. He's so not a braver. Look, he'll be a massive improvement, massive in for the Dragons, because we badly need a go forward guy, someone who can stop, hits hard in defence. The question will be, can he, because he's an aggressive guy, can he stay away from the judiciary, a bit like poor old Victor Radley got touched up a couple of weeks ago. So, but good to have you back, Jack. Stay out of the nightclubs.
Yeah, I think that's some pretty sound advice. And look, I wish him all the best. There's a huge difference between being found innocent and no decision. But whatever, he's back, and good luck to him.
So, New South Wales Origin team. We didn't talk about the New South Wales team, right? So, any surprises in there for you?
Look, to me, yes. I would have gone with Whiten at 6, but Luai's in there. And I cannot believe that they've named Jack Trbojevic as their starting prop. That stuns me.
Yeah, I'm surprised Tarek Sims is in. I didn't think his form has been that great, and I thought that they had enough other players around that could fill those spots. I think the thing he does have in his favour is that He's you know, he's a fast twitch type player, right? So he'll get in and he'll be aggressive and he'll hit, right? And those things are really more important than being able to play 60, 70 minutes in Origin, right? Because you've got other guys on the bench who are equally capable. So maybe he's in because of that. Bit surprised with Whiten. I heard Ben Eichen. I'm not sure if you watched 360 last night. Ben Eichen said that he would have gone with Whiten because he thinks that Whiten plays the best with Nathan Cleary inside him. And I thought, really? Right? I hope they're not roommates. That's a heavy load. That's a heavy load to carry. Right?
Well, look, good talking to you, and let's hope our boys can bounce back. We both play this upcoming weekend, so look, good luck to both.
Yeah, we need to win. All right, good luck. Enjoy footy.
Peace out.